Look around you. We are living in an era of absolute and endless abundance. Yet we have never been more miserable, distracted, and mentally exhausted than today. You wake up, and before your feet even touch the ground, you reach for your phone. A quick scroll through social media, a hit of a highly edited video, or text notifications. Within the first 5 minutes of your day, you have already spiked your reward system. We are constantly drowning in cheap pleasure, infinite entertainment, and endless streams of digital content. But here is the great modern paradox. The more pleasure we consume, the less happy we feel. Why? Because your biological brain was never designed or evolved for this artificial environment. You are actively burning out your dopamine receptors, destroying your discipline, focus, and drive. Today we are talking about the ultimate mental reset. It is called dopamine sobriety. This is a profound, life-altering lifestyle shift, heavily rooted in ancient Stoic philosophy. It is the art of completely taking your mind back from the modern digital world. By the end, you will understand how to reset your brain and reclaim your motivation. To understand this sobriety, we must first break down what dopamine actually is. Most people mistakenly think dopamine is the simple, direct chemical molecule of human pleasure. But neuroscience proves it is actually the molecule of intense motivation, desire, and anticipation. In the ancient world, dopamine was a survival tool driving us to hunt and gather. It naturally rewarded difficult, life-sustaining effort with a sense of earned fulfillment and peace. But today, this beautiful, primitive evolutionary system has been completely and aggressively hijacked. Tech companies and marketers deliberately engineer products to trigger massive, unnatural dopamine spikes. When you scroll short videos or eat sugar, you get an immediate chemical spike. But after the spike, your dopamine levels inevitably crash far below your normal baseline. This crash leaves you empty, and you quickly crave another hit to feel normal. You become trapped in a cycle, losing the ability to focus on difficult tasks. Working on your goals feels impossible because your brain demands instant digital gratification instead. You haven't lost your discipline, your reward pathway is just heavily overloaded and fried. Over 2,000 years ago, ancient Stoic philosophers warned humanity about this internal danger. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this." They understood that being a slave to your immediate desires is the ultimate weakness. Seneca observed that men who cannot resist quick pleasures are prisoners to their impulses. Dopamine sobriety is the modern application of temperance, practicing intentional, conscious sensory deprivation. By practicing this sobriety, you actively step back from the chaotic, overstimulated modern world. You choose to say no to cheap dopamine so your nervous system can heal. This builds the elite trait of delayed gratification, changing how you respond to temptation. You take the steering wheel back from algorithms, building a fortress of mental resilience. So how do we execute this protocol? It requires a very clear, structured plan. Phase 1 is the audit. You must ruthlessly identify your biggest toxic digital triggers. For most, this means social media scrolling, video games, junk food, or binge-watching shows. Phase 2 is the hard cleanse. For 48 hours, eliminate all cheap pleasure sources. This means absolutely no entertainment screens, no processed sugars, and no constant background music. What do you do instead? You simply exist, sitting quietly with your raw boredom. You go for long walks in nature completely unplugged, without headphones or digital tracking. You read physical paper books, page by page, and calmly journal your deeper thoughts. Boredom is not the enemy. It is the crucible where focus and creativity return. The first 12 hours will feel uncomfortable as your brain begs for quick stimulation. But if you hold the line, the heavy mental fog begins to lift naturally. Your overstimulated receptors desensitize, resetting your mind back to a healthy baseline. Phase 3 is integration. Do not jump straight back into old habits afterward. Slowly reintroduce digital tools, but establish strict, unshakable boundaries around their daily use. Treat your limited daily attention like highly valuable currency because it truly is. As your brain heals, you will notice a profound positive internal shift happening. The simple activities of everyday life will suddenly feel genuinely rewarding, and peaceful. Tasks that felt like chores, like intense workouts or studying, will naturally pull you in. Without artificial highs, your mind appreciates the subtle rewards of genuine, deep focus. You will find true joy in hard effort, earning slow, stable dopamine releases. This is where authentic self-improvement occurs, shifting you from consumer to active creator. Dopamine sobriety is the ultimate secret weapon of the hyper-focused modern elite. While the masses scroll their finite lives away in a trance, you wake up. You will possess unparalleled mental clarity, ready to tackle any complex, difficult challenge. Embrace the timeless wisdom of the Stoics. Build discipline into your daily framework. Accept the temporary pain of discipline today to completely avoid the weight of regret. Unplug entirely from the matrix of overstimulation that limits your personal growth. Reset your biological brain, aggressively starve your cheap distractions, and feed your focus. The modern landscape is systematically engineered to keep you weak, compliant, and addicted. Dopamine sobriety is your absolute declaration of personal independence and mental freedom. Do not wait for tomorrow. The path to mental mastery begins right now. Start by setting boundaries on your devices and committing to the hard cleanse. You will notice your willpower strengthening with every single temptation you successfully resist. Real self-improvement isn't comfortable. It requires breaking down old, toxic dopamine patterns. Stoicism reminds us that mastery over oneself is the ultimate victory in life. When you control your attention, you control your actions, alignment, and eventual destiny. Stop letting cheap digital triggers steal your unique potential and valuable lifetime away. Reclaim your focus, rebuild your broken baseline, and master the art of sobriety. The rewarding journey to clarity begins with your very next conscious daily choice. If you found value in this deep dive, please make sure to hit that like button to support the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a step on your journey toward mental mastery. Stay highly disciplined, stay entirely focused, and stay unapologetically stoic throughout life.